Hey Gemini, welcome, welcome. Maya here, and this is your May love reading. So I'm going to start with a quick past spread, and then I'll do a spread for you and one for your person. So let's start. You have the Ace of Cups, the World, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Wow, look at that, Gemini. Wow, wow. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Six of Pentacles. So, woo, beautiful energies here. We have 2 cups, 3 cups to start with. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love. Look at that, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So it's like talk about love, Gemini. So what I see here is with the World, Major Arcana, it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one in a given partnership, the one that you hear about. A big cycle, a major life cycle being wrapped up here, and a new one beginning. It looks like there's a small apology that is due, either from you to a person or from your person to you. This big offer of love with the Knight of Cups, a sincere, honest, open-hearted offer of love that renews this love, absolutely renewal of love. It's, I would, I can't say that it's gonna be a new love here. I'm not talking about new love here, because as we saw, there's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. There's an apology, and there's this offer of love and renewal of love where your cup runneth over, a gift from the universe, the Ace of Cups, where the emotions are flowing freely. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. And it is like the restoration of harmony, of equal give and take, of balance in this relationship with the Six of Pentacles, in the physical earth energy here. So that's in the past, absolutely beautiful, Gemini. Wow, wow, wow. And so let's delve deeper into what is happening for you guys in May. I'm gonna do your spread on the right hand side, Gemini, and your person on the left. Feel free to switch sides if one of them speaks to your situation more than the other. And it's completely interchangeable, it's not gender specific. So let's start here. So the way you're showing up in May, Gemini, is the High Priestess. The way you feel about your person is Justice. 2 major arcana so far. 3rd major arcana, the Tower, in the way you think of them. And the way you feel about the whole situation is the Devil. Whoa. Look at that, 4 cards, 4 major arcana. Your whole spread is, let me just open the shutters to get more light. Your whole spread is major arcana. And bottom of the deck you have the 3 of Wands. I'm gonna clarify some of these because this is intense, Gemini. Let me just get your person spread first. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot deck to see any mirroring energies between you guys. So let's do it. The way your person is showing up is the Ace of Cups. Wow, again, the Ace of Cups again. The way they feel about you is the 9 of Wands. The way they think of you is the 8 of Cups. And the way they feel about the whole situation is the Magician. Wow. Gemini. And bottom of the deck you have the Hangman perspective in this deck. So look at that, Gemini. On your side you have 4 major arcana. 4 cards, 4 major arcana. Amazing. So let me just start by clarifying justice, the Tower, and the Devil. Let's start with justice, please. Spirit, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Alright, let's get to the Tower now. The Hermit, and the Nine of Wands. Here's mirroring energies between you guys again. And now the Devil, please. Spirit, what is the Devil about here? So, the Four of Swords and the Sun. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, this renewal of passion and of love that we saw in your past spread. So, Gemini, the High Priestess, it's a dual card. It really has to do with the integration of light and dark. She has her foot set on the moon, so this intuition, this deep intuition, this looking and seeing behind the veil. It's like you have the intuition in May, Gemini, that this relationship is due for a new start, is due for this big renewal of love, all this passionate love that we saw in your past spread. You have the inkling, you have the feeling that this is it's time for it. This is how I'm reading the High Priestess here. You have justice in the way you feel about them, so there's balance, there's truth, there's a balancing of a big karmic cycle between you guys, like we saw with the World in your past spread. So it's time for the scales to balance here. It's time for truth to come out, and it's time for karma to be met. Because in the past there was a stalemate and a very shifty attitude from your person. You couldn't see a way forward. You felt the need to protect yourself, or they felt the need to protect themselves. It can be either or. And this shifty attitude, this getting away with things that we shouldn't, maybe lying, deceiving, it could go all the way to cheating. It doesn't have to be, but anyway, it's underhanded. And this is being put to rest. This is being balanced. The truth about this is coming out, and there's a balance that is restored around this past shifty attitude that we see here. This stalemate between you guys. And you know, there's also the King of Pentacles, so there's a renewal of loyalty, of things coming back to a certain amount of solidity, loyalty. You know, the King of Pentacles, he's a wise, very wise investor. He's husband material in the sense that he's very reliable. He has your back. Completely opposite energy from the Seven of Swords. So it's like this justice, you know, major arcana card of Libra. This justice is coming here to do away with the stalemate, with the shifty attitude, and instead you get this very loyal, very reliable energy replacing it. So there was a Tower moment in this relationship, a big Tower moment where it was completely shattered. It's divine intervention with the lightning bolt here. It's divine intervention to shatter this foundation here, whether because it was faulty, or because you guys outgrew it and it had to go. In either case, it's necessary. It's a blessing in disguise. It has to happen to make space for something new. And it looks like you guys persevered in this like nobody's business after this Tower moment. You kept going. The Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, one step before the Ten of Wands, where you can leave all this behind you. You're wrapping this up, as we saw with the World and with Justice. You know, you didn't give up on this at all, Gemini, but you wiped out. You need a breather here, right? And it made you isolate yourself, needing to go away, to retreat, to go within, to find the light in the situation. The Hermit, card of Virgo, major arcana. And it's also, for me as a reader, the light at the end of the tunnel. There's something very big being wrapped up here after this big tower moment. The tower moment has been coming up in mostly all the readings so far in May. And so it's a time of very deep time of reassessment, of coming back together after things have, foundations have been shattered, you having to isolate, to go within, to find your way forward in this. And the way you feel about the whole situation is the devil. So you feel that there was toxicity, that you feel that there was, maybe codependency. You know, these divine masculine and feminine, they are bound by chains, toxic dynamic between them. So that's how you still feel about the whole situation. But look at that. With justice being met, with the hermit, with all this process that you guys have been through, it's time for recovery. After the Three of Swords, the intense pain, comes the Four of Swords and the recovery phase, leading to leaving all this behind you with the Sun, Major Arcana, card of Leo, and just this leaving this obstacle, this stonewalling. Maybe they have ghosted you. Maybe your person has, with this underhanded attitude that they had with the Seven of Swords, the stalemate, the tower that happened between you guys, all this challenging transition and flux that happened in this relationship. It is time now for a new day, for a new incarnation in this. Absolutely. Look at the difference between these two cards. I mean, you're going from toxic to absolutely pure and happy and joyful. And you see that you need, there's a time of recovery here. You absolutely need it. With the Nine of Wands, you need this breather at this point. But you can absolutely feel this renewal with the Three of Wands, who sees his ships coming in, and with this deep intuition you have about this with the High Priestess. Beautiful, Gemini. I mean, some of you maybe won't want to go back to this person with all the shady attitude, but a lot of you will want this because you know that this had to happen, this tower moment had to happen to do away with certain dynamics that weren't serving you in this relationship. And look at that, your person is showing up as the Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups twice in this reading. So they feel unconditional love about you. They feel this renewal of love between you guys, like this gushing of loving, passionate energy after this big tower moment and maybe a separation that happened between you guys, leaving you, still seeing the ships coming in. They're not here yet. But with all the major arcana that you have in your spread, Gemini, again, feel free to switch sides. It was a very intense time. But your person is absolutely feeling the love here in May. This card says, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Absolutely. These insights, right? These insights, look at that. You guys have had insights coming to you all over the place. Let me get some more light again here. Hermit insights, High Priestess insights, Ace of Cups insights. So it's like this big shake-up with the Tower happened for these insights to come and this love to be renewed in a healed way. That's absolutely how I'm seeing it here. Your person has the Nine of Wands mirroring energy with yours. You both have the Nine of Wands, so you both persevered. Even if you guys were in separation, you did not give up on this love, either you or your person, Gemini, but you are both exhausted by this big process that you went through. This doesn't happen, this is brutal, this is violent, this is like, it shatters the reality that we've been used to. It gets you out of your comfort zone. And so yeah, we feel a little bit out of breath after that. But you guys are definitely finding a second wind here in May for this relationship. And I think that's what I'm gonna call this video, the second wind right here. And just a second, yes. The way your person thinks about you is the Eight of Cups. So they know that you guys parted ways. You know, they feel that you've left. You're not waiting for them. You're not. You haven't been waiting for them. You've been doing your own thing in your own life, and they have walked away as well from this at some point. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Yes, all this reading is extremely spiritual. You guys have been through a spiritual awakening, each one on his own, in his own life. And now it's time to pluck the fruit, to get the fruit of all this process that you've been in. The way your person thinks of the whole situation or feels about the whole situation is the Magician. So they absolutely want to manifest this new beginning between you guys, absolutely. After stalemate, after the Hangman, after having been forced to remain still, to change your perspective about things. It's called perspective in this deck, which is extremely apt. This is exactly it. You have been forced into this time of stillness, maybe apart, maybe emotionally distant, to gain this new perspective, shift your perspective about your own life and about this relationship. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Yes. And your person is absolutely wanting to manifest this new beginning between you guys. The Magician says you can manifest the life you want. What you will need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Absolutely. That's what they're striving for. That's how they think of the whole thing, is that it's going to get you to a new place in this relationship where you guys are going to be successful after all the lessons, all the steep learning curves that you've been through with all these major arcana all over the place in this relationship. So let me get you a potential outcome for May. See if you guys are going to go all the way here and reconnect with your person, or at least, be able to communicate if you are in separation or at an emotional distance. So please, Spirit, potential outcome in May for my lovely Gemini. Alright, you have Justice again. I hope I shuffled well. No. Let me shuffle again. The star keeps wanting to pop up, so I'm gonna get it out. Deep healing in this situation. Absolutely. So we have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it was very painful, but it's the end. The worst is over. This real dark time between you guys, now it's a new dawn. You have hit rock bottom in this, but it's over. The worst is over. There's deep healing. Major Arcana card of Aquarius. Deep healing happening. You guys are each other's dream come true. You are going to see your ships come in. The Three of Wands again. Absolutely seeing your ships coming in this situation. Leading to the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after. This is a happy ending, Gemini. Wow. Happy ending right there. Look at that. The Star and the Ten of Cups. This is absolute happiness. This is absolute alignment with one's joy. Happy home life. Lots and lots of love here, like we saw throughout your reading. the truth needs to be spoken. There needs to be a communication that is done with integrity, that you have to address things head on that happened in the past. And it looks like you guys are absolutely doing that and coming back to a place of this solidity, this groundedness, this reliability, reliability in the situation. You know, the emperor, um, a very wise leader, and this solidity, right? That's where you're going back, what you're going back to in this relationship after all this flux that happened between you guys, and this beautiful outcome right here. Wow, Gemini, look at that, the star, and the Ten of Cups, happy ending, dream come true. Beautiful. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Gemini, for passing by. I'll see you soon.